Today we're checking out a game called Crown Wars: The Black Prince. This is a turn-based strategy RPG, and as you may guess from the title screen, it's dark, it's gruesome, and I think the theme is going to be pretty cool. I don't want to say anything because we're just going to experience it. This is developed by Artifact Studios, published by Nacon, who are also sponsoring this video, so thank you so much for that. This is a single-player game. The full release is supposed to be about 20 to 30 hours of playtime across 6 chapters or so. And there's like 8 different classes in here, 6 companions per battle.
Many historians have recounted this war between France and England, but not all facts have been told. Poitiers, 1356. After fighting to complete exhaustion, the King of France, John II, is defeated. The King of England's son, the Black Prince, takes him as a prisoner. For more than 20 years, the royal houses had been fighting for the crown of the most powerful kingdom in the Occidental world. It was a war of chivalry, kings and princes. A war between families, rival houses, and cousins. A war fought according to the conventions of feudalism. But with neither side willing to kneel to the other, the war became a costly endeavor, attracting the most bloodthirsty of mercenaries. And in the shadows, there were those who resorted to unspeakable methods, exploring mystical powers involving the occult. In the midst of this turmoil, with chaos reigning all round, a group of compassionate men and women gathered in secret to fight an insidious threat, more horrifying than the war itself.
Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters, for having come from so far away. The Brotherhood is facing a formidable challenge in these troubling times.
It's true. The King of France has been defeated and captured by the English.
And we must continue to keep out of political matters.
Of course, but that's not why the Council has gathered here today.
What was that?
See what's going on.
Are we under attack?
We must prepare for the worst.
The Brotherhood's documents are of the utmost importance. We mustn't let anyone get hold of them.
He'll be fine. He's just sleeping.
Good God, what's happening?
Sire, we must leave right away. We are under heavy attack.
We can't flee and leave our documents here.
We should send a message to warn Nicholas. We can't risk being captured.
My friends, the day we all feared has arrived. We must burn our documents. We cannot let ourselves be captured.
You, go to the main gate. Organize the defense. We need to buy ourselves time.
Very well. We'll meet again before God.
And there's our setup. it is brutal. Just wait, there's more. The like on your actions when you're doing your attacks and stuff,
They're already
there's little
here.
cutscenes that play out. They're brutal as well. They're cool. Okay, so each unit has 1 movement point, and you can go anywhere in here. You cannot say like go here and then go here, as far as I'm concerned. At this point, you can also see that there'll be some opportunity attacks if you venture through their path, so you got to be careful. In this situation, this guy's super weak and we are not, but this does have a positional rotation option, which I really like. So when games have this whole kind of backstabbing mechanic, this is really cool because it lets you do some neat positioning and stuff. So let's get in there and we'll just face him. And then with our action, we have a few things we can do. So we're currently in the champion fighting style, and we get a 10% power bonus. We can go to defender here. While this fighting style is selected, you gain a chance to inflict taunted when you hit enemies, and taunted, you guys know how that works. Crusher, you smash down on the target with the hammer, dealing 5 to 9 blunt damage, removing 1 armor point. That's nice here because he'll die. We have an Overwatch, so we have, you know how that works. Enemy enters your Overwatch area and you attack them. Defensive stance, increasing reflexes, then ends the active unit's turn. We have a Verdict. You strike down with your weapon to chasten your target and deal 5 to 9 blunt damage. I don't know what chasten does, but maybe we'll find out. If you've taken damage during this turn, this attack gains a 20% power bonus. So this is like, if we're getting hit, then we should go down with Verdict. It's got a cooldown as well. And Heavy Charge is a 4-turn cooldown. You charge ahead and deal 3 to 5 blunt damage to the first enemy in your way, with a chance to also inflict prone. Environmental elements will interrupt this. Okay. So those are our basic attacks. Look at that. Jesus. It's like, it's kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Once per turn, you can use 1 AP to continue moving a short distance, which is called sprint. So we're trying to reach the castle gates. None of our characters can die, so let's keep going. And then we'll end our turn. This is a demo that you can play. This is out on Steam Next Fest, which is live now. And the game is planning to be released in March of this year in early access, I believe. So, actually, no, I don't think it is going into early access. I'll confirm, but it's coming out on all the systems, like PC, PS5, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, too, so. Yeah.
We came from the western ramparts and attackers passed by. If the gate falls, we're done for.
So it looks like we've got some help. Johan and the puppy jaguar displacer beast combo. You can now control multiple companions. Use RB, which I'm not using. I'm not using a controller. But if you just hit tab, you can go through these. Now, attacking while flanking a target increases your hit chance. Attacking from behind further increases this bonus. And something critical hit. So let's get in here. And we'll see what options we have with the pup. The dog doesn't trigger opportunity attacks when moving. That's cool. We have bite for 6 to 12. That's great. We have Overwatch and we have defensive stance. We'll just go for bite here. Oh my god! Okay. For every companion adjacent to and facing a target, you gain a support bonus, which increases your hit chance. Okay. So let's come over here then. And then if I was to come in like this, let's just take a look.
At your service.
If we can see these stats. So we have a couple of different things here. Axe and Beastmaster. So you use your axe to haul your target around to face you and deal 4 to 6 slashing damage. You stab your dagger and deal 2 to 5 piercing damage with a chance to inflict poisoned. Overwatch defensive stance. And then we have this teamwork. So if you attack a unit that has already been hit by your beast, or vice versa, the attack gains a bonus to power. You and your beast fight together as one, deal 4 to 6 slashing damage if the beast is within range of the target. Its attacks also benefit from teamwork. And Mark, you attack a target while calling your falcon for support, deals 3 to 4 slashing. If the attack successfully hits, your falcon has a chance to inflict mark. We gotta try Beastmaster here, I think. So yeah, we're gonna be 100% precision. I don't think we get the breakdown of what the impact is of having your allies there, but either way, I mean, this is
Together.
pretty good. I love the look on the dog's face too. That's gnarly. Okay, let's continue in this direction. Okay, I guess we're just gonna run in here. Completely separating ourselves from the group. Ooh, okay. Player 3 has entered. Love the little plague doctor masks. Oh, player 3 and player 4. Let's go. We got a whole squad already. The only testing I've done of this is like the first couple attacks, and I was like, yeah, okay. This is fun. All right. So now we've got 4 people.
Ready to go.
Do they have any range? They do. So I feel like that should probably be the priority. See, we have some cover here to utilize if we want. Problem is, I can't quite reach that
At your service.
unit. I could probably reach from here, though. What options do I have? Fire Flask, 3 to 4 fire and inflicting burning. Okay. We've got Acid Flask, 1-to-1 acid damage removes armor, though. That makes sense. So I think this little gray box under the health bar is going to be armor. Healing, crossbow with armor piercing. 3 to 5 damage, ignores armor points. And then I've got alchemist stuff. You throw a flask of pitch enhanced through alchemical research, which creates a large surface of pitch on impact. Slows units within the surface area who cross it. An alchemical blast creates a fire surface, destroys a wooden partial cover, and deals 3 to 4 fire damage. So this looks wooden, and it does partial. I would imagine is half. I'm gonna actually try this and see. And actually, I can hit. If I hit this guy, it looks like it's gonna hit the guy in the back too. Okay. Didn't destroy this, so that maybe doesn't count as partial cover. I'm wondering what that falls under. I guess we'll find out, eh? Let's hope so. I'm gonna maybe... Well, actually, I can still take my shot. Let's take it.
Yield.
75. I feel like with these guys all being melee, us just chilling up here is probably fine. I'll maybe pull back to this direction.
On the move.
Just to make sure that we don't have any trouble there. And then these guys, I'm gonna have to move way in. The dog, I like this, man. I like having pets in games like this. They're hard to do too, like from a development standpoint. Having quadrupeds, the way that they move, it's not like humans, right? Where you just kind of rotate, so it's a little bit simpler to animate. They have to like, they're like tanks almost in games, animals. Anyways,
At your service.
nerd talk done. Okay, so this looks like I'll have line of sight from there, which is pretty cool. I like that, the way that they're showing that. Okay, so let's see if we can finish this guy. That'll do. And then we've got caltrops. Units in the area that move through this area consume more movement points and take damage. We also have perfect shot. You focus hard and pull off a devastating shot with increased range and 2 to 5 piercing damage. You gain a bonus to power proportional to your distance to the target. 2 to 8, 2 to 7. So the further away, the stronger that is. That's kind of cool. I like these skills. Let's throw down the caltrops here. These guys are definitely going to want to move. Oh, that is... Yep. Dudes, I'm pleasantly surprised here right now. I'm going to come over here. I don't know if I'm entering a spot where they can reach me. Let's just go defensive stance. How do I do that? And I'll just stay there, I think. Is this maybe an either or? Because I do have an extra thing, but... Increases your reflex, which I assume is like a chance to dodge, right? So we could have Overwatch there too, I suppose. I don't think they're going to reach the pup, but let's just see how this looks. Okay, so that's a cone I need to set down. Got it.
Yes.
Hobble dodged. Okay, so now this guy's out of the fight, basically. A lot of systemic stuff that can happen, hey, with all of these different things. So it looks like I'll have a visual from here.
I won't fail you.
Let's get to it.
Die.
See ya. Okay.
At your service.
We have to pull back a bit here. I don't know if we have to pull back all the way, though. I feel like I could probably Overwatch the group coming over the top.
If it moves, I'll shoot.
Set it in that direction and hope for the best.
Ready when you are.
And then these guys, I'll move in here. I think there's a... These guys could probably reach me, but let's throw down an Overwatch.
They won't get through.
In this direction. Put the pup here for now. And this way, if they come around this side, we've got our angles covered. And if they come over top, we have an angle covered. And then I'm going to set up this guy over here as well to give our ranged unit some protection.
The first to move.
Okay, let's see how this goes. One of the things I like about playing new strategy games and stuff is learning how the enemy acts. AI is always pretty fascinating. Okay, this is fine. The problem with this is now I'm engaged on both, right? Let's see how marked works. Marked. Certain skills inflict states which are divided into two categories, buffs and debuffs. These states apply a bonus or penalty and some can stack. So now if I look at this, you can push Alt and see that marked increases accuracy and critical hit chance against this unit. So yeah, sick. Now I can't, it looks like I can't attack on an angle. Oh, I can, okay. Looks like I was gonna move there, but I guess not. We should be able to finish this guy.
Ready when you are.
Pretty confident. What I'm gonna do is, well, let's move as far away as possible, and we'll try this perfect shot. I can actually go even further. Two to 9. That's a range. That's cool.
Yes.
A little bit of risk reward there.
Yield.
Okay, baby. We're in business.
Thank you. The Council will destroy the documents. We must hold the main gate.
Yes, the enemy's quickly gathering. I saw them from the rooftops.
They're trying to force the gate open. We don't have much time.
We must stop them here!
They'll rue the day they attacked us.
Forward!
Spotted. So
Service.
that tells me that there might be some stealth elements at some point. We only have one ranged unit, it looks like. Let's take our ranged units
ready when you are.
and try to deal with that. Now, it looks like, too, the cooldown carries over between fights. Now, this could be one large fight, and that makes sense. Some games will have it so that cooldowns actually do carry over from fight to fight in different instances.
You're mine.
Okay, so I do need... This is piercing, 3 to 5. It could happen. It could happen.
On the move.
Man, I actually think if I throw this down here, like, what a nice way to block all of this. Oh, and I shot the non-ranged guy. Oops. My bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna throw this down. If they're coming in, they could go around to this ladder, it looks like, but I can't believe I shot the non-ranged guy. I can believe it, actually. I can believe it.
At your service. Yes.
Let's use our just regular shot here. It could happen. 3 to 8. Yep, that'll do. Critical hit. Okay. Okay. So now,
Ready to go.
I mean, I kind of want to just taunt them, right? Like, hey, come at me, dudes.
Ready to go.
There's this thing about Overwatch in games that is, it's an interesting problem to solve because it's inherently OP
At your command.
because you're getting attacks on your
They
turn,
won't
right?
get through.
Especially if the enemy
Ready when
has
you
to
are.
act. If they want to do anything here,
They won't get
these guys
through.
have to come at us. They don't have a choice. Oh! Okay, I didn't even see that. Okay, that's my fault. Yeah, easy pickings is right. There's probably one here too. Nope. Good. All right, that's cool. Like, I can see it now. There's just a tiny little sliver. Okay. That guy made it through pretty well, actually. Yeah, see, this is neat. The level design is nice so far. A lot of cool little mantling options. Okay, well, I thought it was pretty smart there. Turns out they had me bested. Oh, that's cool. So they actually... Oh. Okay. That's rare. They actually have, like, melee attack animations for a ranged guy up close. That's nice.
At your service.
Ready when you are.
Like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised right now.
Die.
We can smash a couple here.
Die.
That'll do. And then here, swing that big hammer. We'll go verdict. Yeah. That was a
There are still many
cadaver
enemies.
crusher.
Let's hope our brothers and sisters of the Council had enough time.
Regardless, we must continue until the very end if we must.
The voice acting as a whole is pretty good, but Johann's is a bit... It's like when he talks, I'm like, oh, okay. Different. And just like that, we have a crew. Hey man, nice little setup tutorial. Not too hand-holdy as well. If you've ever played like a tactics game, I mean, you pick it up right away.
Dies a sudden and violent death, while France, in its defeat, plunges into civil war. With your family ruined, fate forces you to flee your lands and wander the roads in exile. But don't lose hope. I'm offering you a new start, a small and secluded domain within the kingdom. For now, you need only know that I was a friend of the head of your family, and my name is Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas, aka Santa Claus. Welcome to the North Pole. Welcome to Crown Wars, the Black Prince demo. About to enter a world at war set in a historical background infused with alchemy and dark fantasy. We've been crafting this game for 3 years and are very excited to share it with you now. I hope you enjoy your adventure and don't forget to wishlist the game if you liked it. And that's a great call. Being in game dev now for a couple of years and learning some things, these wish lists are a big deal. So if you guys like this, the least you could do is go and wishlist it. I'll have a link down below, so check that out. You just inherited a domain from a mysterious man named Flammel. You fought to take back the lands around it. You've just received a missive from Nicholas telling you to meet him at the St. Martin village. Click on the Lord's Hall, then on the map of France to gain access to the battle, the Sack of St. Martin. The appearance and equipments of your companions can be customized in the barracks. You can tell that English is not the first language here, and that's okay. There are some spelling mistakes that I would recommend that they fix, and I'll send them a little list of what I've noticed. Okay, continue the battle, Sack of St. Martin. Great Hall level 1 displays the map of France and the codex. You can also change the family's coat of arms and access the memorial. We've got the chapel down here, fighting battles to unlock this building. The market you have to unlock. Barracks level 1. Let's go to the barracks. Check this out. Recruit, manage, and customize your companions. Manage their equipment. Select their skills as they level up. Okay. So, this guy has a freaking bear. Oh my god. Wilbert. Love that. So, we can't change names, it doesn't look like. Okay. But we do have a full skill tree for trainer and hunter, and then some beast upgrades. Consumables there. Appearance-wise... Actually, quite a bit going on in here. Nice little surprise.
Yes!
At your command. Yes.
Ready to go.
Yes? Ready to go.
Yes.
At your command.
Ready to go.
Ready when you are.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. What else do we have in here? This is just a curiosity thing. There's not a ton of options, but I'm very glad that we've got at least a few. I do feel like in games like this, when you can customize a character, it gives you that little bit of extra attachment, right? This is really nice too, having a full-on color palette where you can just come up with any color that you want, I think is really nice. I don't even know where these feathers are at. Maybe I just don't have any. Cool. Okay. This is our new Willibert. Animal appearance? Oh, whoa. Okay, we're going polar bear. And we've got, I don't know what the details are. What are these changing? I'm thinking maybe eyes, but I can't see them super well. Maybe not. Maybe it's only some animals will benefit from that. But yeah, full polar bear, that's cool. What about this? Let's look at this animal here. The dog. Yeah, I'm not sure what the details are representing. This is definitely not the eyes. Oh, neat. Okay. So some of these are not just colors. Like, some of these are very, very subtle. Like, almost don't even notice them. And you're really just changing like the look of the face. But when you go to this white one, then you got this kind of look, which is badass. So yeah, play around in there. That's neat. So we've got some resources at the top: gold, metal, leather, wood, master craftsman, and squads, 2 out of 2. And it looks like you can jump around these places from here as well. A king defeated and taken prisoner. Looks like we have the cinematics if we want. That's always cool. The memorial if people die, so permadeath. Love that. Coat of arms, we can make something. I'm sure whatever I come up with will not be great. Can I put the emblem in front? How does that work? I guess if I want an emblem, it has to be on its own. Oh, how Quebec of me. How Quebec of me as well. Let's do a skull. All right. This is Domain's central hub where battles are planned. This is also where all knowledge acquired is recorded. Next upgrade effect adds an additional companion slot. Okay. Okay, so we can actually just click on the map. That's pretty subtle. Actions in the domain or on the map of France take a certain number of days to complete. To speed up time, keep the past time button pressed. Click on a pawn to open the panel that provides details for the corresponding battle. It contains crucial information such as victory objectives. Read the panel carefully. It will take your squads a certain number of days to reach the battle. Once you've sent a squad out, you can't cancel the decision. You can send up to 2 squads simultaneously, but this limit increases when you upgrade the Great Hall. So the Sack of St. Martin, that's what we want. We're gonna send companions. Each companion's equipment is summarized on the squad preparation screen. When you click on a companion's weapon, you go to the tab where you can choose their main and secondary. Okay, so this has them grouped into these different classes. You can sort by class, availability, level, descending, level ascending, HP descending, HP ascending, wounds. Okay, cool. I'm definitely taking out both of the beasts. Like, of course. How can I not? Some ranged stuff would be great. And what are these guys? Okay, they're also ranged. Do I want to just... Yeah, let's do 2 animals and 2 different ranged classes. Okay. So, do we want to change any of this? We probably don't have a lot of options. Like, we could change the bow, and you can see the differences there. But changes all of your stuff. So, we'll just leave them how they're supposed to be. Okay? Anne, Willibert, Godfried, and Agath, or Agath, maybe? Send them. and pastime. One of your squads has reached the battle. Now we're talking. You can see all the rewards here. Okay, so we've got a little base management stuff. This is very familiar, and I like that. That's not a bad thing.
Remember, no quarter.
Okay. It also is like their battles seem to be, like we're out here, this is going to be a large battle, but there's going to be kind of skirmishes on your way to doing stuff, right? That seems to be the vibe.
Ready to go.
Let's lead with the animals and their handlers as much as possible.
Let's go.
We can see this guy here.
Oh, mercy. King Edward ordered us to destroy everything, to burn everything. But the voices are whispering in our heads. My men have gone mad. The voices, they won't stop calling out.
He's dead now. So this must be like a detection range sort of thing.
Yes. Yes. At your command.
Send in the hound.
Ready when you are.
Yes.
Send in the bear. Dude, what? Goes on his hind legs?
At your command.
Okay, our range guys we're gonna keep in the back.
Yes.
On the move.
At your service.
Now, I don't know if enemies
way.
patrol or anything, so is there a point in setting overwatches here?
I'll
Perhaps?
cover this area. Ready when you are. I'll keep watch.
Let's see. No. At least not yet.
Yes. Very well.
So let's just activate them. I don't know if there's a sneaking thing where like maybe you can get in there and take a guy out if he's not facing your direction or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do, questionable science. Foul-smelling concoction, a chance to inflict weakened on units in the area. Inflict burning there. I think like some AoE stuff would be nice to have them try to run through it.
Yes.
But weakened might have to do. We do have like the fire that we could throw down. Yeah, okay, let's throw the fire down.
Advice, run.
Some units have armor points. Each active armor point reduces damage taken by 10%. Certain skills can remove armor points or ignore a certain amount of the armor's damage reduction. Sweet. So now we want to get in with our range units, if possible. I would like to see that arrow show up just a little earlier on the hover. Just because if you're kind of scanning for where you're able to hit from, that would be a nice to have. Nice, critical hit and blinded. So blinded, how does that handle it here? Accuracy's reduced, deals damage at the start of the turn for 3 turns. Nice little summary on that. Very, very cool.
Yes.
Very, very cool. Bear stands on all fours and occupies 2 cells. It's currently moves up to the cell in front, only occupies 1 cell. Okay. Up behind, only occupies 1 cell. Dude, I love how he stands up like that. That's so cool.
The first to move.
Oh, I meant to set an Overwatch that way. Is there a way you can undo any of that? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Yes!
Do we have vision? We do.
On the move!
Dead aim grants accuracy and increases your critical hit chance by 15%. But you need a movement for that. So you can't actually move and then shoot. We have venomous arrows. We'll just headshot. The guy has a lot of armor to get through though, so like 20% reduction. But the crits,
At your command.
hey man,
Yes.
those
Ready
will
to
help.
go?
Those will help. Beautiful. Okay, wow.
Ready
Okay,
when you are.
the crits be crittin'. Let's come up here with the bear. And we'll set an overwatch
I'll
in
hold
this
this position.
direction. And then
Yes.
with the dog, let's do something
Ready
like
to go.
this.
Yes.
Move in here.
Very well.
And then we'll set an overwatch in this direction.
The first.
So if
to
he comes
move-
this way, we'll have an overwatch. This way, we should have some overwatches.
At your command. Yes.
And then you can see a couple other enemies on the outskirts there. It's an aggressive maneuver. Fortress. Okay, so he did go right past our overwatch there. And because I messed up the bears, that's technically my fault. But I feel like even if I would have set one here, it looks like he would have ran past that. Okay,
At your command.
let's start mauling. So this guy said he put on ferocious. Or fortress. I imagine, yeah, here we go. Grants a temporary armor point. Okay, well, I think that's gone. We'll take it.
Yes!
Attack a target will call, yeah, we could do the mark here.
No
Maybe should have did
escape.
that in the first place. Really? Really? I do have my dead shot if I want it. So, okay, so dead shot is gonna say, grants accuracy, increases crit chance. So you just trigger that first, and then you use your action for your regular attacks. That's
No
cool.
mercy!
Okay, so it's kind of like it's almost like a brace
Yes.
before you shoot.
On the move.
Oh yeah, we don't trigger opportunity attacks with the dog. We learned that. But what I don't like is my positioning here. That's, honestly, pretty questionable. Pretty questionable. 55%. Now, if I dead aim from here, boost it by 100, does that mean essentially I can say, I don't care about cover? Sort of. That's a significant boost, for sure. Let's try, potentially poisoning. Looks like I would hit my own team, though, too. So this is all AoE stuff.
It's time!
Okay, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, he's very close to dead.
You're mine!
And that was a consumable that we used, it looked like, because I got a bunch of other attacks off
ready.
there. So I'm gonna come out here for a flank. And then just use a regular shot here. I only need 2. Now the problem is this guy, right? Clearly. So let's see if we can put weakened. Because it's pretty likely we're gonna get attacked here. I think I might have had an extra action. Could be rough. Poor pup. Jeez. These guys are anti-animal. Inflicts a penalty to power. I would like that to be clearer. Like, what is that? 10%? Is it
You are.
a specific amount? It seems like they deal in percentages here sometimes. Let's go coordinated strike. Yeah, hell yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, keep slamming. Oh, that triggered it. Oh, it moved him to there. So what I did is I selected the attack and moved there, and I saw that the icon was up, but I thought I was going to be in that square.
At
So
your command!
That's my misunderstanding. Now, I'm not seeing anything about being on high ground, if we're getting any benefits from that or not. Ooh, what do we have here? Crossbow shots, impaling bolts, penetrates deeply into flesh and deals 10 to 14 piercing damage with a chance to inflict bleeding and rooted. Twisted head bolt shoots a bolt with greatly increased penetration, dealing 10 to 14 piercing damage that ignores armor. Okay. Let's see if we can bleed and root, perhaps. So how does this work? Do I just select that and then shoot? It's like actually... Oh! Oh! It's because... Oh, neat. It's this thing. I had no clue. That's very cool. Okay. So if I get on there now, from this angle, I can take this shot. Wow, sick. And a crit. Wow, deadly.
Yes.
Okay.
Ready to go?
We do have that healing thing. I feel like we should probably do that. Man, I am pleasantly surprised by some of the stuff that we're seeing here. And what's interesting is they're not tutorializing it. I wonder what the decision is behind that. Like, just let players kind of figure that out. What do you guys think about tutorials? Like, do you like a bit of a hand-holded or a handheld situation at first to kind of learn the key mechanics? Like, go here, click this, do that. If it's a game like this where you're kind of familiar with tactics, you know, there's not too much that you would need to do because you're appealing to tactics players already.
Yes. Yes.
But I always find tutorials very fascinating. Or sometimes the lack thereof, right?
Ready when you are.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move up our giant polar bear. Very sneaky polar bear. Oh, the church is this way. Yeah, that would help if I just looked.
On the move.
Okay. That's not where I meant to click.
Ready to go.
Yes.
Yes?
Ready when you...
Ready to go.
At your command. On my way.
I feel like this is going to trigger something. It didn't.
At your command.
Okay.
No problem.
I'm ready. I'll get in position.
Thank you, Godfried.
Ready to go.
I like the movement point system they have set up. So you can use the one free movement, then you can use one of your action points as movement as well.
The first to... Ready when you are. The hunt is on.
And then as you develop these characters and unlock more skills, I'm sure there's going to be some more flexibility with that. Oh, maybe you can actually use both. For some reason I thought it was, they said it was just one. Well, let's see. So this will be using one. Yeah, you can use each one as sprints.
Very well.
Yeah, I may have overstepped. May have overstepped into the wrong guy. Okay, so what's this all about? Frenzied, immune to blind and confused. You must kill this unit. Eliminate the zealot. Heals by 5% each time he deals damage. Alright, that's a little bit of a problem, in my opinion.
At your command.
And because I triggered him at the end of our turn, that's not great. It does look like it refunds you a movement on triggering something, though. That is, I think,
On the move.
at a glance, feels fair.
Yes.
I'll set an Overwatch through here just to see if we can hit anything, but... So that, we've learned about activating enemy pods and stuff, and how that works. So you kind of go back to that XCOM formula, right? Where you don't want to move in too aggressively with your last unit. Whoa, what? Bloodthirst. Does he attack his own dudes to, like, fuel himself or something? Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, Let's move in. These guys are a little far away. I think we'll throw down Alchemist Fire here.
My advice. Run.
Yes.
And then, like, I'm definitely not too pumped on just running into that location.
Let's go. At your command. Yes. At your
And I
command.
don't know if we get line of sight. Okay, we do get line of sight from the full cover stuff. That's nice. If no units within a 3-cell radius of when you attack, you gain a 15% critical hit chance bonus. Nice. They have a lot of skills.
Dodge that!
We do have to watch for a potential flank here, I suppose.
They won't get through.
And then potentially through that half cover wall.
On the move.
I feel like maybe I should heal the bear.
At your command.
Yes.
Ready when you are.
I've already set down the Overwatch, so maybe I can't even use that
At your
now.
command.
Up front. All fours. Up behind. Okay, so that's based on the 2 cells that he occupies. Oh, interesting. We actually just gained... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I might have broken something here, but you can see what I've created. This is a bit of a situation. Oh, but it's still registering back there. Okay, so that must be a bug. I'll share that with them. Because I essentially manipulated his stances to move him around.
Yes.
I'm sure they know about that bug, but I'll send it to them as well. Okay.
Let's go!
This is a demo, by the way, right? So between this and the release, I'm sure a lot of things are going to get adjusted. But that is a funny one. Okay. Now, what do I not like about this position? Quite a few things, actually. Let's just go defensive stance on the dog.
Ready to go. At your command.
I obviously don't like our position here, but I can't really do anything about that. So let's see. When this guy starts getting close, that's going to be problematic because he's very strong. Ouch.
I feel weakened.
Display of courage. Concussive strike. Oh. Honed blade. All right. That could have been worse. Could also have been better. This looks like I have to be next to them. 25%. Oh, right, but he's registering us over there. Okay, well, we're gonna move the bear now.
Ready when you are.
And fix that, hopefully.
Ready when you are.
Yes.
He's gonna get an attack of opportunity here. So I kind of just have to attack him. And you see how we reset our position? Oh, we still triggered one, it looks like. Ouch. I've messed up our bear a little bit, I think. And he doesn't have any armor.
Ready when you are.
I do feel like we should go all in on him if possible. 75% chance to mark. Low chance to actually hit. But if we get that mark... Oh, if he dodges it, we don't even... Yeah, okay, it actually says, if the attack hits, your falcon has a chance to inflict mark. So that's my fault. Should have read that. Okay, well, let's dead aim.
Yes.
And we're gonna do... We're gonna dead aim here as well. And I guess let's change our approach here and see if we can't take care of the 2 that are right
Dodge
here.
that. Ready when you are.
And if I
Ready
go
to
here now and selected this, I can't.
At your
Okay.
command.
Oh, beautiful crit there. Needed that.
Ready to go.
I need 3 to 6. Okay, so I need 4. So if I go... Maths. What does he have on him here? Bonus to willpower, and I'm not sure what that does. 4 to 6 slashing. Okay. Guess that's fine. I wonder if I should, like... I'm gonna get in here to pose a different type of threat to them and see how they handle this. Because they are technically flanked, but I just don't... I don't know that they're gonna care about that, necessarily.
I'll get in position.
We'll go from here. This guy will probably attack us.
Yes.
And we're putting the pup in harm's way here. Let's go defensive stance. See how that works. Experimenting done. Okay, so the bear is still over here somewhere. Well, the bear is not... Actually, we don't have to worry about the bear anymore, guys.
Ready to go.
Just like we planned it. Now we could... I think we will run the dog away.
I'm ready.
After this. Actually, didn't even need to do the piercing. I'm gonna focus him now. I feel like we might be able to finish him.
Yes.
If all these things that I want to do finish. Okay, that would be an attack of opportunity there, unfortunately. Can't see him. But I could pull back to
Consider
here.
it done. Stand back.
We'll throw down some fire.
Give up.
Okay, nice crit. Man, the crits are actually, like, unsurprisingly pretty substantial.
On my way.
We might be able to finish him here. Chance to inflict bleeding. Now, does he have that? Does he have, like, anti-bleed? Is that what it was? Yeah. Oh, blind and confused.
Die!
So we got bleeding. What's my follow-up here is the question. How am I handling this? Am I okay to just take a hit? I think so. To try and finish this guy. Yeah, that'll do. Now, do we see how much damage is being done by burning and bleeding? No. But it happens at the start of their turn, so it should be fine. He should be dead.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And I guess we could just finish here, because I'm not going to do anything else. Yeah, get him. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's an immediate finish when you kill the main guy. Manage squad. We did lose the bear, but I mean, you know, we were experimenting, and to be fair, he got a little glitched, unfortunately. So we've leveled up. We can look at what this is like. So you're picking from each tree. You don't have to commit to one. Healing flasks grant healing. Your poison flasks inflict 2 times poisoned. Develop more powerful formulas. Increases damage dealt by your fire flask. Your acid flask remove 2 points. Okay, cool. Over here, the beasts all have their own things that you can pick. So I guess I'm only choosing between these two, and you automatically get the beast one. Send your falcon out to scout the battlefield. It reveals an area of the battlefield and grants haste to you and your beast. Yeah, sick. This is cool. Okay, let's see what else happens here. Renovations for your forge are finished. Upgrading your weapons is crucial. Click on the forge to see the list of upgrades. So there's all our resources
You
gained.
defeated the mysterious fighter, but found no sign of Nicholas. Your enemy was carrying a strange scroll, probably coded and written in a foreign language. We need to speak with scholars from La Sorbonne to decipher it. Let's hope it helps us find Nicholas.
You got it. So forge is where you upgrade weapons. Reinforced axe, reinforced bows, upgrade it to a reinforced bow for 4 days. So these are not permanent. Is that what I'm seeing? That is a neat way of doing things. So you constantly have to invest in this stuff, at least for now. Yeah, neat. And then you go on, you select your next thing, and you keep going. Dudes, yeah, this is really neat. I'm pleasantly surprised. The combat's really solid. The voice acting is serviceable, I would say. Like, there's only a couple of really distracting ones. And, like, from a strategy perspective, I think there's some depth here. We're obviously early and it's a demo, but I'll have links down below for you guys to check this out on your own. And it's a free demo, so go and do it. Wishlist it if you like. And it's coming out in March of this year. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a good time. I did enjoy this. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.